You're right there, Mark here from 6 Plus Save, going over another instalment from the Fyreslayers 3.0 book for you all. As you can hopefully see by the title and everything, this is going to be on Magmadroth Traits. Now, the big downside before I get into it is there is only 3 Magmadroth traits, whereas previously you had 6. So if I carry on, you got Flamescale Youngblood, you got Lava Tongue Adult, and you got Cold Heart Ancient. So my biggest downside is, as I said, you've gone from 6 to 3. Alright, you're reducing your choice. But the options we do have are really quite nice. So if you do want to follow along, it's on page 60 of your battletome. So let's crack on with the Flamescale Youngblood. So, Flamescale Youngblood, if you carry out the Stomp Monstrous Rampage from the core rules, with this unit and the enemy unit you pick suffers any mortal wounds, that enemy unit suffers 3 additional mortal wounds. That's great. You're going from D3 to now D3 plus 3. So, as written there, you're dealing 4 to 6, which makes it a lot more reliable, as in you're killing more models. Okay, that there's no downside to it whatsoever. Okay, so let's carry on to the Lava Tongue Adult. So when determining the attacks characteristic of this unit's roaring fire stream, an attacks characteristic of less than 5 is treated as 5. Now this one is quite good because if you go over to the roaring fire stream, which is a missile attack of 9 inches, the attacks characteristic of roaring fire stream is equal to the number of models in that target unit to a maximum of 10. So now you're getting a minimum of 5 attacks, which on your full damage chart is going to be hitting on 2s, wound on 3s, rend 1/1 damage. I'll be going over more when we go over Magmadroths in a future video. But now you're going from maybe 1 or 2 attacks to now minimum 5. Okay, it's not as great as the Stomp, but it's still a really good trait. As I've written up, if you do go for Lofnir, which allows all your Magmadroths to have a trait up to the maximum 3, nothing wrong with that. Let's crack on to the next trait, which is the final one, but I do really like this one, Cold Heart Ancient. If this unit is the target of an attack with a melee weapon, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of the weapon for that attack to a minimum of 1. Now, I would have liked it if it was just flat reduce damage by 1 to a minimum of 1 from all attacks, because that would have been shooting as well as melee. Okay, it wouldn't encompass spell attacks because they're not an attack, but they are still really good. Okay, there's a lot of 2+ damage melee options out there. So now you're knocking it down by 1. If you have a ward going off on your Magmadroth, you're increasing their durability. Okay, and because Magmadroths have got more expensive, you want those buffing units, because they do buff and they do put out some melee, you want them to hang around longer. You're paying more of a premium for it, so you want them to hang around longer. Alright, so my personal preference would go Cold Heart Ancient, Flamescale Youngblood, and then Lava Tongue Adult. But that's it. So short and sweet, straight to the point. Obviously, if you've had any experience yourself with different Magmadroth traits in different synergies, so on and so forth, please comment down below. I'll be really interested to see what kind of synergies you've came up with. But anyway, thank you so very, very much for watching through to the end. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with other people out there that may be wanting to get into Fyreslayers or know something about Fyreslayers. Any social media links and affiliate links to help you with your hobbying down the line It's down below, so please give them a gander. Very much appreciated. But as always, you all take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one.